Kulusevski. His 4th goal in the Premier League this season. Now, can Kudos relieve a bit of pressure for the West Ham defence? He's got Paqueta to his left.
Again, I think he went the wrong way there, Kudos, initially. That's better.
Here he goes again. He's becoming a very popular figure with the West Ham fans. Porro took the sting out of it. West Ham will get a corner. He's now started 9 of the last 10 games in all competitions. Mohamed Kudus. David Moyes clearly fancies him.
Yeah. He's playing him up the middle, and Jarrod Bowen off the right-hand side this evening. To start with, anyway. Of course, they've got licence. They can rotate, but that's where initially the positions they picked up.
Sent in by James Ward-Prowse. Vicario was short on space at the front post, but the last touch came off a West Ham player, and that's a goal kick. Højbjerg to Kulusevski. Sutters away. Tracking back was Aguerd. Good injection of pace from the Moroccan.
Yep. Important challenge that. Son was sprinting to get on the end of that forward pass.
"20 minutes in, one-way traffic so far." Romero. Son. Højbjerg to Johnson. Lo Celso looking to continue this fine goal-scoring run he's on at the moment. He scored in the last 2 games, Giovanni Lo Celso.
Lucky. Right idea again, because it's on his stronger side. Go for that. He's trying to whip that right into the top corner. You can either do that, you can either sort of shape to go near post and then drag it, whip it far, or head down and really try and thump it.
Before 2 games ago, Giovanni Lo Celso hadn't started a match of the Premier League this season. Goals now in each of his first 2 starts this campaign before tonight. This is Kulusevski. Basuma. Porro. Nice turn by Kulusevski, but outnumbered. Again, West Ham struggled to clear cleanly. This is Johnson. The Welshman again to Udogie. Space for Højbjerg. Lo Celso. It's so congested there on the edge of the West Ham penalty area. Still, Tottenham are able to find their man. This is Son. And this is Lo Celso. Good block. Alvarez for West Ham. Udogie. Son. Tried the little nutmeg. Zuma wanted Fabianski to come. West Ham look very discombobulated at the back.
They do, all over the place, really.
Kulusevski. David Moyes will be just hoping his team can weather this storm.
Yeah.
The confidence of these Tottenham players. Basuma's flick. Emerson away.
Well done, good touch.
Paqueta into Kudus. And this will be a free kick to the visitors.
It's what West Ham have got to do. Look, we've seen once or twice Spurs holding just a yard from the halfway line. West Ham will know that. They'll have spoken about that. They'll have no doubt worked at ways to try and penetrate that. They've got to keep the ball in order to do so.
So Fowles delivery just in front of West Ham's top scorer Jarrod Bowen. Wouldn't have counted anyway. Bowen was offside. None, the assistant on the near side.
You know, they need a couple of passes in the middle of the park between Souček, Ward-Prowse, Paquetá. They haven't had a kick, any of them so far. Need to get that ball, pop it around, and then see where that Spurs high line is, and look to use the pace, particularly up the middle with Kudus or off the right side a little more with Jared Bowen. Udogie likes to fly forward. He's an ambitious defender, so there will be space for Jared Bowen to maybe run at Ben Davies. Got to give him the ball.
Midway through the first half, the goal from Christian Romero on his return to the Tottenham team separates the sides tonight. Careless ball by Bissouma. This is Sofal looking for Jared Bowen. Nothing fancy from Destiny Udogie as he makes the interception. Davis. Audier was not able to control. This is Kudus. Away by Romero. It's the defensive presence that Tottenham have missed in recent games. They've started the last few matches with two natural fullbacks in the centre-back positions. Here's Kudus. Took a deflection, but if anything, that just took the sting off it for Vicario.
That's good play, though, from Kudus there. Making sure he got in and around Udogie. Pinches the ball off him. Tottenham man looking for a free kick, nothing doing. And immediately Kudus just drives into the space, gets a shot away, little deflection, as you say, just takes all the pace off it. That's better from West Ham, much better.
Given away by Højbjerg again. Porro. Johnson's in the middle here. Kulusevski. Recovering by Souček. This is the trouble for West Ham. If they push forward, it invites that sort of Tottenham counter. Udogie. Johnson. Porro. Plenty power. Just lacks the accuracy from the Spaniard, looking for his first goal of the season.
Yeah, don't blame him there for taking the strike. It's all set for him to hit that. It's Alvarez that gets across to just try and block it, but again, nice football from Spurs. They've always got an option, haven't they? Because they've got people that are prepared to go and join in and run beyond. There's always something available if whoever's got the ball at his feet.
It's an admirable work rate, very much evident with Postecoglou's Celtic team in Scotland, and he's been able to transfer that mentality here to Tottenham. Porro, too far in front of Son. Ward-Prowse looking at a handball off Kulusevski.
James Ward-Prowse just asking the question, referee there, was that deliberate? Yes, it was. Again, lucky to not get a yellow card for that. Certainly Emerson was in there, down that left side.
Bissouma. Johnson. Held on to by Fabianski.
Yep, that's better work from the goalie. Unlucky Brennan Johnson. Son there was perhaps looking for something, maybe just rolled across the floor. Just had a yard on the guard in the box there, but again, goalkeeper making sure he just hangs on to that. Better from West Ham the last few minutes, almost like it's taken them best part of 25 minutes to get up to speed.
Lucas Fabianski, who has been first choice at West Ham for many years before this season. Placed in the pecking order by Alphonse Areola this campaign, and a wrist injury for the Frenchman has put Fabianski centre stage again tonight. Pass asking too much of Sofal. Udogie ensured that the last touch came off the check. No corner, goal kick to Spurs. Heavy fall for Vladimir Sofal.
Yeah, again, I think when he gave the ball to Jared Bowen, let him get on with it. Don't have to always run beyond him. Still not back up on his feet yet. Yes, he is now. Here he comes, right side of the screen, so foul. He was never really able to get beyond Jarrod Bowen there.
Brennan Johnson getting beyond down the other end. Souček was covering for his international colleague so far. Richard West, the assistant on the far side, raising the flag. Well, one goal between them tonight, but this statistic of touches in the opposition box absolutely emphasises Tottenham's dominance.
Yeah. West Ham getting approaching the half-an-hour mark, as I just mentioned. Finally looking like they're starting to become competitive in the game for the first 20 minutes. They're running rings round. Look at that line there, Connor.
Great evidence of how Tottenham defend forward-minded. They stayed up on the halfway line. This is Kulusevski. Sells the dummy to Paqueta. Porro. Basuma.
Yeah, they gave West Ham a chance to recover there. Kulusevski stepped inside. Should have delivered it.
Johnson. Nudged away by Bowen. He's returned possession to Spurs. Højbjerg. Better challenge that time. Ward-Prowse for West Ham. This is Bowen. James Ward-Prowse available again. Kudus is making his way in the centre. This is Paqueta. The touch was heavy, and Romero was able to nip in for Tottenham. It's over a month since West Ham last lost in the Premier League. Their most recent defeat was 3-2 at Brentford. They've struggled in away London derbies in recent times. Kudus looks to be offside. He'll play on, of course, and it doesn't matter anyway.
Well offside when that ball come through. Nice run from Emerson. In a wider position. Mo Kudus is looking along the line. He can perhaps judge a little better playing up the middle. It's not always so straightforward, but so far he's been offside blatantly 3 or 4 times. He's just got to be careful of that.
3 goals in his last 6 appearances for Mohamed Kudus. Porro. Udogi. Ball went out of play before Brennan Johnson brought it back in again. West Ham have struggled in the recent away London derbies. They've lost 9 of the last 10 at the homes of their fellow clubs from the capital.
That's not a good stat, is it? It needs to improve.
Better from Agade. Gets under pressure from Porro. This is Emerson. Dazzling footwork for the Brazilian. Then he runs into Højbjerg. Kulusevski. It's a problem for Paqueta. Paqueta, who's started all but one of West Ham's Premier League games this season.
Doesn't look good, does it, for him? Whether it's his calf or it looks like that was the area that he was holding. He's playing in that kind of wide leftish sort of role. And he's, again, I think when you're playing against this Tottenham team, unless you're absolutely full of energy, you're going to get exposed a little bit. I'm not sure it suits him being as wide as he is. He's got license to drift infield, but looks like Pablo Fornals is ready. Suits him being as wide as he is.
Pablo Fornals would be a natural in the position that Fornals has been playing. He's only started one Premier League game this season, Pablo Fornals.
It's actually, that indicates, Conor, that he's having some deep heat there on the side of both of his calves, which indicates to me that his just legs are a little bit empty this evening. Both of his calves, which indicates to me that his just legs are a little bit empty this evening. Both of his calves.
David Moyes' squad are experienced. He's had the second oldest average age team in the top flight this season. So look at the players on the bench, the likes of Fornals, Danny Ings, Bonner. Lots of experience there. Another attempt. Fabianski reacted well that time. Just short of 10 minutes to go to half-time, and Tottenham so close to doubling their lead.
Nice strike from Lo Celso that. Couldn't wait for it to drop, so he had to kind of adjust and hit it really well. Good save.
So close to doubling their lead. A breath of fresh air, Giovanni Lo Celso. Whose career at Spurs seemed to have gone down a bit of a cul-de-sac, but he has reinvented himself in recent weeks, and it's difficult to leave him out now.
Well, this kind of the way that Postecoglou plays suits him. I don't think he's in their best 11, and they're all fit and they're all ready. Again, subs have to, or other guys have to come in, squad members. You want them to step up, and he's done that. I don't think he's in their best 11.
James Maddison is here tonight inside Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Out until at least January with his ankle injury, the England international. James Maddison in such fine form inside Tottenham Hotspur Stadium before he was taken out of the team. Out until at least January with his ankle injury, the England international. Davis. Lo Celso. Taken out of the team. Davis. Given away by the Argentinian. Lo Celso. Ward-Prowse to Bowen. Basuma. Porro to Kulusevski. Two in the penalty area for Tottenham. There's a few more arriving. Kulusevski biding his time.
Too many touches there again.
Again, West Ham can't get it away. This is Brennan Johnson.
Tried to hit it early, didn't he, there, Brennan Johnson? Again, wasn't quite out of his feet. Let's see, one little touch, he's onside. Tries to just hit that early across Fabianski, doesn't really get any genuine pace. This is that Lo Celso shot. Zuma's coming out to front him up. Unfortunately for him, it's straight at the goalie. I do think when Kulusevski gets it, he can deliver something a little better, a little quicker into the box.
Here's Kudus for West Ham. Kenta, who's battling on despite that treatment for injury earlier. Ward-Prowse. If anyone can deliver the killer ball for West Ham tonight, it's him. That one's too close to the goalkeeper Vicario from Sofal, and on the last touch off Sofal, makes goal kick to Spurs.
Goalkeeper taking no chances with that one. Sofal walking onto that.
Emerson's interception. It's careless. Might still fall for Bowen, however. Udogie. Really good tracking back from Kudos. Sort of commitment West Ham need to see more of now. Let's see if Kulusevski can deliver a bit quicker this time. Højbjerg. Down he goes. Collision might have been just inside the penalty area. The VAR will have a look at the background, of course.
It's really good work from Romero. That Emerson's looking for a runner, doesn't see one, and the Argentinian shuts him down.
Again, pushes it away for the corner. Michael Salisbury was satisfied at the time that this was not a penalty, and the VAR, John Brooks, agrees. They confirm the on-field decision. No penalty.
No, not for me either, that one.
Half-time, fast approaching. Tottenham translate all this pressure into a second goal. Header out by Alvarez. Porro gets another chance. It's Porro's delivery that set up the Romero header. Here is Christian Romero. Here is Giovanni Lo Celso. Fabianski can only punch it to Kulusevski. Now Bissouma. Nearly.
Yeah. Desperately looking for that second goal before half-time, Spurs. They've been so dominant in the game. That's a lovely ball. Fabianski gets a decent punch on that, but only finds Kulusevski. And then Bissouma on that weaker side again, under pressure. Just leans back a little bit, but he's so close to getting that, Ben Davies.
Too many bodies in his way for Bissouma. Arms and legs scattered all around. Possession still strong in Tottenham's favour. The attempts completely dominant. As we've seen so many times in the Premier League, a one-goal lead can disappear very quickly. Lo Celso. Bissouma. Davis. Bissouma. There's an intricate attempted pass cut out by Schultz. Free kick now for the foul on Kudos.
Looked like he got contact, but I think he's actually just cleaned out Kudos there in order to try and get the ball. Bissouma. Looked like he got contact, but I think he's actually just cleaned out Kudos there in order
West
to try
Ham
and get
fans
the
who,
ball.
of course, are outnumbered here at Tottenham, trying to sing of blowing bubbles and booed out by the home supporters. Here's Kudos. Here at Tottenham, trying to tumble, taking blowing bubbles. Souček. Keta, I think, feels he's offside. That's why he didn't even challenge for that. Here's Kudos. Ball is still active. Souček. Keta, I think, feels he's offside. That's why he didn't even challenge for that. Ball is still active. Udogie to Brennan Johnson. Taking on Sofal. Cut out by Agid. Udogie to Brennan Johnson.
Just to sort that delivery out, Brennan Johnson. 3 or 4 times he's been in really good positions, but hasn't been able to find a delivery. Just to sort that delivery out, Brennan Johnson.
Just see Udogie working hard to get into position here, but too forceful. Not the shove on Vladimir Sofal. He turned 21 last week, Destiny Udogie. Seriously impressive arrival in the Premier League this season. Position here, but first two senior caps for Italy as well. A player who is going places.
Yeah.
Seriously impressive arrival in the Premier League this season.
He's been very good, an instrumental part of this Tottenham team.
Caps for Italy as well.
He's got genuine license to not only go forward but to stay there and operate in those positions on the edge of the opposing 18-yard box. He's got genuine license to not only go forward but to stay there.
Kudos strong against Ben Davis. McKenna's at the back stick. The first gilt-edged opportunity for West Ham, and the Brazilian couldn't grasp it.
Yes, big chance. Good strength from Kudos. Just brushes Ben Davis to one side here, gets his body in, nothing wrong with that. Then looks up, finds Paqueta at the back post, poor header. Good strength from Kudos. Needs to go back across the goal there. David Moyes can't believe he hasn't at least hit the target, made Vicario make a save.
Certainly would have improved David Moyes' mood for the half-time team talk had that gone in.
David Moyes can't believe he hasn't at least hit the target, made Vicario make a
little reminder for Tottenham. There is still a lot of work to do here. For the half-time team talk had that gone in. Little reminder for Tottenham. There is still a lot of work to do here. For the half-time team talk had that gone in. Reminder for Tottenham. Still.
He gets it away. They've been given a corner. And the referee has blown now. The advantage didn't really rack up, and it's going to be a yellow card too.